Students, you might have observed that morning you boil the milk and put some sour in it, you get curd. Similarly, you burn a piece of food, you find a charcoal or coal you find. Or sometimes, or you feel every day, you eat the food, you digest it, get in the some other curd. So if I tell you, can you get milk from the curd? Is not. Or if I say you get the wood from the coal, is not also possible. So also if I say you the food which you have eaten, digested, passed out is stored and get it your food back is also not possible. That means you are getting some changes which is not possible to be reversed, means is not reversible. It is irreversible. So that irreversible method will be called as chemical change. So let's write what is called a chemical change. So you can write that one. A change in which modify the chemical composition of the substance. Chemical composition of the substance is changed. So what a chemical change do for us? The first one, what it makes, it brings a change in the chemical properties. It brings a change in the chemical properties. Okay. So how it is the conversion of milk into curd. So there is a chemical change in that. Can give some examples. Conversion of milk into curd. What else you find? Similarly find cooking food. If you cook the food, you find something new. What else you find again? Burning of candle. Burning of candle or wood. Like suppose you burn the candle, you find smoke in that, so smoke cannot be reversed back. If you burn the fuel also, you get a smoke in that which cannot be reversed. Similarly, you can say digestion of food in the human body. Digestion of food in the living things, which are in the human body, can say. Okay. So these are the changes we find, means we find in the chemical properties. What else it brings? It brings a chemical reaction. Also, it brings a chemical reaction. So what a chemical reaction you find in this? Like change of color in the substance. Means in the chemical change you can find change of color in the substance. Okay. What else can you find? Change in temperature. change in temperature. That means if there is any chemical change also, temperature is changed. Formation of substances in different state. Formation of substances in different state means formation of substances in the different state means so new substance which can you find may be solid form, may be liquid form, or may be gaseous form. So there is formation of a new substance in the different form. Also you find evolution of gases. Okay, these are things we observe in a chemical change. So let's take at least one activity to show this. So one activity in the sense so we have a question. So one activity to have chemical reaction in the substances. So what you want to see here? What activity will show here is, suppose you take a piece of magnesium strip, the magnesium. Now take a piece of magnesium, suppose I have taken, then you rub it, means you clean it, then you burn it in the fire. So after burning it, you keep it in a china dish, means which is a clean one, clean pot. So after some time you will observe this magnesium strip which was burned in the fire is now changed into white color. So white color a new substance you find, so that is called magnesium oxide. So let's see now. So that experiment I am writing here. Take a piece of magnesium ribbon and clean it with sandpaper. Okay, then what I find, hold it with a pair of tongue, hold it with a pair of tongue, means it is a fire tongue. Fire tongue means you should hold it with something. If you cannot hold, then otherwise if you hold it in a hand, then your hand will be burnt. So we have to hold it in a piece of fire tongue, so and burn it. So burn it in the flame. Burn it in the flame. So and place it over a dish and place it over a dish. This means a china dish, a coffee, imagine. So it should be not a metal cup. It is a clay cup type. So what is your observation in this? The observation is, what did you observe in this? Magnesium bonds with basing flame. Magnesium bonds basing flame and changes it into powder. Changes it into powder. Powder of white color. So change of color now. It was a grayish color. Now the new substance which you are finding in the form of powder is now in white color. And the white powder is called magnesium oxide. This white powder is called magnesium oxide. So you got a new substance that is called magnesium oxide. Okay, then what is your interference? What did you observe in this? Your interference is when magnesium bonds with oxygen forms magnesium oxide. Means your result you are getting here, that when magnesium is bound magnesium bonds in oxygen forms magnesium oxide. So you got magnesium oxide in this. Okay, result, the result is the activity shows a chemical change or chemical reaction. Activity shows chemical change or chemical reaction, because burning of magnesium, so the result is, so what is that reaction? Now because magnesium bonds with oxygen to form a new substance, to form a new substance called magnesium with different chemical properties. Means what? When magnesium was bound with oxygen, you got magnesium oxide whose properties will be different to the properties of magnesium. So this is our observational result from here. So That means this is what we define as a chemical change or chemical reaction. New substance is formed. Okay. This also can be represented in the equation form. So for that we write define word equation. What observation you did, you can write in the word form. Means define. So what is the description of chemical reaction in words? Description chemical reaction in words is called word equation. So how you write? Now magnesium plus oxygen, means in the presence of oxygen, gives you magnesium oxide. Okay, what did you see here? You are finding before reaction you have two different substances and you are getting a new substance here. So they will be called as reactants and products. Define reactants and products. So what is reactants? Reactants means the substance that takes part in the reaction. The substances that takes part in the reaction. The substances that takes part in the reaction. So what is your example? Which are the taking parts? The magnesium is taking part, oxygen is taking part. So these two will be called as reactants here. So here magnesium, oxygen. Okay. Then products, what a new substance formed from here will be called as the product. That is the substance that are formed is a result of reaction. Products will be the substances that are formed from the reactants. So here, what is the thing you got? The new substance you got, that is called magnesium oxide. So this magnesium oxide is the new substance that will be called your product, and this is come from the reactants, which are then now magnesium and oxygen. Okay, now so what is called then a chemical equation? So now some definitions we are learning today, then more in details we will be studying later on. Suppose define chemical equation. Define chemical equation. That is representation of chemical reaction. Representation of chemical reaction So this chemical reaction which you found by using the simple chain formula. By using the symbols and formula, that will be called formula of what? Of reactants and products. So what you wrote here, like magnesium plus oxygen gives you magnesium oxide, that will symbolize it. So writing in the symbolic form means using the symbols or the formula of that. Like one example I can write here, that is magnesium Mg plus oxygen. Oxygen gas is written in the molecular form, gives you magnesium oxide, MgO. So this is symbolic representation, is nothing but the chemical equation. Okay. So what is called then? So observe here. There is one magnesium, here is one magnesium, but here is two oxygens, here is one oxygen. That means this is not balanced equation. So to balance means the reactant sides and product sides elements value should be same. Like if there are one magnesium here, that should be one magnesium. If there are two oxygen here, that should be two oxygen here also. So this is not a balanced equation. So what is called a balanced equation? The balanced equation is a chemical equation in which the number of atoms of different elements, the number of atoms of different element is equal to reactant and product side, equal in reactant and product side. It's called balanced equation. Okay. Now magnesium plus oxygen gives you magnesium oxide. This is not balanced. This is called skeleton equation, unbalanced equation. So for that, look at here what I am doing. To equalize the oxygen, I have to multiply 2 here, so that it will be 2 oxygen. So the magnesium plus oxygen gives you 2 MgO. Why did I multiply 2 here? Now I have to make the oxygen equal. But when I make the oxygen equal, magnesium is again increased by 2, because here is 1 magnesium, but you are getting 2 magnesium here. So that is why again you have to multiply 2 here. Now this is called a balanced equation. This is called a balanced equation because the number of atoms from both the sides of each element, magnesium is 2, magnesium is 2, oxygen is 2, oxygen is 2. So this is called a balanced equation. Now the question is, why the equation should be balanced? Why the equation should be balanced. Why should I balance it? What is wrong if I write like this? Why should I write in this form? So for that, what you should write? According to law conservation of mass, conservation of mass, matter is always conserved. Matter is always conserved means it is neither created, means it is neither created nor destroyed. Observe here. So what I am doing is magnesium plus oxygen is magnesium oxide. So it is law of conservation of mass is observed here, means the metal can neither be created nor destroyed. It should be always in the balanced form. Means if whatever mass of magnesium you have got here, the mass of magnesium should be same here. But you observe the mass of oxygen is 2. With 2 times the oxygen of the mass, you are getting 1 time oxygen, means mass is reduced here. So the law of conservation of mass is not observed here. That is why the equation has to be balanced. Now when you balance it, now you see the mass of 2 magnesium, mass of 2 magnesium, mass of 2 oxygen, mass of 2 oxygen, means mass remains same after the equation is balanced. So that is why balance the equation is highly essential to follow the law of conservation of mass. Means mass, total mass before reaction should be total mass after reaction. But here the total mass before reaction is more than the total mass after reaction. So this is not conserved, but this is conserved. So tomorrow we will discuss about how to balance the chemical equations.